Hey, what's happening, guys? This is Richard with CBL, Columbia Basin Liquidations. I'm just doing some late night cleaning, pretty much. I got a little box of different pairs of Nikes and different shoes and everything. Got me for you. Got these, they're pretty decent, but got these guys and these guys and those guys and those guys. I gotta clean them up and everything and list them and stuff and paint them and all that. Get them all ready. But yeah, we've been moving, man. That's crazy. I wish I could flip the screen around from here so that I could actually show you guys, like, without being all awkward. But yeah, still learning and everything. So started out, oh, it got real dark, huh? I started out just doing the bulk box and everything, and then I went around like gathering stuff and thrifting and just building up inventory, I guess is what to call it. And it took quite a while and stuff, or well, for me to actually be able to sell a lot of things on eBay because I didn't realize that for the first oh man. For the first like I'd say like month or whatever. It was 2 weeks from I guess. So first 2 weeks or whatever that you're selling and everything. Um, they ask you if you want to, bump your deal, and it took me only like a week or two to sell a few things, and they realized that oh well, all right, you're filling up already. Do you have inventory? Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have like a set plan and all this stuff? Are you ready to like are you gonna be able to do it like um without uh being too stressed out? Do you have anyone to help you? Blah blah blah. Like they actually like because I got denied for the whole deal, and then I had to call them and actually like ask them for them to up my selling. So once you up your selling, you go from being able to sell 10 items a month to or was it? It's uh yeah, it lists items at a time to being able to list 1,000 items at a time. So 10 items at a time, I'm only able to list like what like I don't even know. I'm looking around trying like, all right, this one might sell, this one might sell, oh, this one's not selling at all. I'm gonna switch off, take this one off, put this one on. But I guess that like badly affects the way people look at you or something like that if you're taking stuff off and putting it back on and all that stuff. But I made sure it was stuff that no one was looking at or watching because I don't want to like mess with anyone's that's trying to buy it. But so now we're able to do 1,000 items, $15,000 a month, and 1,000 items. I mean, there's no way we're gonna reach that goal, right? Like at least not this month. So I'm listing up everything and stuff, and I got like I said, it's a mess because I just got everything through here. I have clothes here. I'm trying to get pretty much like get these clothes put up on I don't know, hangers and take pictures of them, or I'm gonna watch a video probably later, figure out how to do it. This is my house, so got the baby and everything. She's sleeping, of course, but then got the table over here. I got a aquarium, little lot and stuff, and I got the tank and all that stuff out there. But pretty cool stuff in there, and then like all the like sports memorabilia and different stuff to sell. Uh, but this is I know, right? It's like what the hell is going on in this dude's house? But this is my kitchen. Sorry, it's a horrible mess. And this is my little shadow box or whatever you want to call it. And it's actually where I'm taking most of my pictures, and they're actually coming out looking pretty professional and stuff. But as far as the clothes go and everything, like I was told that to take I don't know, like a piece of like a sheet or something like that, lay it down, and then like tuck the corners, like I don't know, this portion of the shirt, roll it under, I guess, because it gives you that rounded look, and it just makes it look more realistic. But yeah, uh, so yeah, I got all that done, got like all this going and stuff, and I'm actually like, I just took pictures of all this stuff that's out here besides the clothes, like all the big items, pretty much, like these and all that and there, besides the clothes, of course. But the clothes, man, that's gonna be a tough one, just because I want to make it look good. Like I'm making the shadow box, and so I can have that presentation. Um, but with going into the eBay business, you actually get like a little bit of uh, what do you call it? Like it's a, I don't know, the like some perks and stuff. You get a little bit of a better shipping. So normally when you ship with eBay, you're getting, was it it's like oh man, it's like pretty much like wholesale or whatever. I don't know, shipping. And then once you go business, you go to like the next one with the 1,000 items or whatever. You get into like wholesale plus, and then so it's a little bit cheaper. And then there's the other ones that are a little bit cheaper. And uh, I think there's like, you can, there's like 3 tiers or something like that, 4 tiers. I can't remember, but um, these are all just from videos that I'm watching and stuff, and I usually watch like 3, 4 videos of this same topic. That way that I can figure out, all right, so this person said, all 4 of these people said the same thing about this, this, and this, but they were kind of off on this, this, and this, so that's kind of opinionated, So it's like an opinion. It's not a legit, fact or whatever to go off of. So there's all kinds of different uh videos and stuff that I've been watching and everything, and there's actually this one that I've been hitting on, and I noticed it as soon as I was starting to do the, like, not the newest eBay deal, but like, I guess, like, I don't know how, like, listing and stuff from like the bigger view. Um, sorry, it's pretty much the views. I'm gonna cut out all that. So I'm gonna say, so yeah, the, what am I saying? The views. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Oh yeah, eBay. So the, like, way that it shows its view and everything, in when you're posting at first, it's normal, and then the second tier or whatever, I'm guessing, is the next, like, it's that next level up. So they, yeah, so eBay has this like tier type thing with their listing. So you list once and or a couple times, and it's just a small little listing, very minimal. And then you go into the next listing, and it, like, I guess, tier, and it has a lot more stuff in it, a lot more stuff. So now, like, once you've done that, you can actually like start doing international shipping and all this other stuff, and you can change your shipping rates. You can do this, do that, do all this stuff. So it's pretty crazy, and it's actually a little trippy because I guess that like um, the international shipping sounds great. It sounds amazing to us because that's like millions and billions of people that we can now like reach and stuff instead of just dealing with people in America. And there's gonna be a lot more people out there that want to buy our things and blah 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 because they can't buy it around where they're at and all that stuff. So it's just it's pretty awesome. But I guess it's really expensive for them to, because the way it works is if you choose like say like make it cost the same for everybody or something like that, then eBay bumps the cost up to like an average of everybody, so it's huge for people that are in like Canada or Mexico, or I don't even know if that's in international or whatever, but um sorry, I'm getting really tired. So we've been going nonstop and stuff all day. But oh that's part of the deal too. Um sorry I hopped off that, but it ends up being a little bit harder on all those guys and everything because the fact they end up having to pay more. So I have to actually do a little bit more research into that before I go and give you any information on it or tell you where I'm going with that. I'm still not shipping internationally, but you guys should definitely look into it. I'm actually, I don't know, I want to get a little mentor and stuff, and a little mentor, but I want to get a mentor that way that I can have somebody to help me um, with my business and stuff like that and everything. So maybe they'll have a little bit more, I guess, insight on that. It would be really cool. I don't know if anybody out there that sees this, if you're interested in mentoring someone or you got any tips or anything like that, you can toss them in the comments or message me. I think that I have I'll see if what social medias I have. Honestly, I'm new to the YouTube thing. I'd like to actually get better at this because the better I get at YouTube, the better I am going to be at communicating with people, the better I'm going to be at, photography when it comes to product photography or whatever, doing my website, messing with, you know, everything. So it just helps out. And I do apologize I'm doing this so late, but I just had that on my mind and I kind of wanted to show everybody what was going on here. This is again, this is the inside of my house, so it really sucks, right? Having all this mess and all this clutter and everything. But tomorrow it'll be fixed. Tomorrow I'll post up a video and we'll show you. I'll show you how I turned my shed into pretty much, I don't know, my shipping area, I guess is what you can call it. It's done up pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of it. I mean it's not gonna be, it's not like the Ritz or nothing, but it's a little tiny shed with a lock and all that stuff, and hey, it works. But yeah, so soon enough we'll like, I'm hoping that like really I would love for this to blow up because I like, there's so many different ways you can go with it. Um and there's just, I don't even know. Like there's just so many different things you can do uh from here. Once you take that, I guess that stance and you're like, I'm gonna I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna work for myself. I'm gonna find something and I'm gonna I don't know, sell that. I'm gonna make money off of that deal, that niche or whatever, and I'm gonna make that my living. I'm gonna figure out how to. make it to where I don't have to slave for someone else, and for dimes on a dollar and stuff. When there's people right down the street that are getting paid 10 times more than me to do the same job. And then there's people that are right up the street from them and me that are doing what I'm doing, or what other people are doing. And they're, like they're actually going out on their own and everything else. And they're making way more money than the guy above me right now. They're making, and sure, they're not making more than my boss, but they're making more than me or that other guy, and they aren't working for someone else. They're building something for themselves and for their future, and that's kind of what I hope that um, my channel and stuff will do, is kind of reach out and maybe help you guys. It's a little tough and everything. I get it, like because I'm starting out, but maybe um, maybe it'll reach some people and everything. And I was messing with my wife earlier. We were talking. And I had this cool idea. I was thinking I could change my name to like Hindsight or something like that. Hindsight Reseller or something like that on YouTube. Instead of just Richard Inkst. But because I just like I want to be like Captain Hindsight pretty much, like except I'm trying to be there to save you instead of being that I'm not trying to tell you after the fact. I'm trying to let you know before, like let you learn from my mistakes and let you see what it is that could happen if you go the wrong way. There are a lot of other things that I still need to touch base on, and I I really need to find a way to end. But I mean, there's the IEC. That's your tax code, pretty much like the social security number for your business. Uh, I gotta fill out a thing tomorrow, but you have to be aware of all the fakes and stuff because there are some fakes out there. And I'll admit, like I got duped by one. I didn't get duped by him or nothing, like nothing. But I started filling out, and I was like, no, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm good. Like I don't no, like I don't remember ever having to like pay money like that and stuff for I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think that I'm gonna have to pay like another company. I think I have to pay the IRS. So I went to the IRS. The IRS actually has an application for the IEC, and you can hop on there, but you can only do it between Monday and Friday, between 7 and 6. So you have to make sure that they're actually open in order for you to do it, because you do it with a live person. So, but it's pretty cool. It's real quick and easy. Supposedly, I'm gonna figure out tomorrow, and maybe I'll do a video of it while I'm doing it and stuff, and I'll show you the guys my spot and everything. Um, Honestly, like that's the once that happens, like once you get that the IEC, you're you're able to get you're able to leverage your company and do other things, and like you're able to get a wholesaler license and all that stuff, and a reseller license and a wholesale license are the same thing. So, but uh, yeah. So I mean, you're able to get all these things because of the fact that your business is now alive. Like you weren't able to get. Sorry about that. Damn phone, man. I need to get one of those things that hooks up right here and just has you guys out here. But so yeah, so like your company isn't really any isn't an adult or whatever, or isn't able to do anything until it gets that IEC. Just like you weren't able to get your driver's license or do certain activities or whatnot until you got your social security number, right? That's pretty much the same thing that the IEC is to a company, and it's real important to have. But you know when you get your IEC, before you do that, you want to write up a business plan, and there's actually some pretty good ones on there. I actually on this docufiles.com and um but I think there was a docufiles, and there's a couple other ones and stuff, that help you. They pretty much have a template, and you just punch in your information and everything, and all your information goes into this pretty much form, and you print it off. Have you and the um, partners or owners of your company um, sign it, and that's your contract, your LLC contract, your sole proprietor contract, your whatever partnership contract. Um, that's the pretty much binding you all into the business. And then once you get that IEC, you make the business real. And then you can start, getting business accounts and getting accounts with other companies and stuff like that. And so once I do that, so what I did was I told you guys previously I went and I did um it was a PayPal credit account for $250. And I know you're not supposed to leverage and blah blah blah. Sorry, but I'm really in that tight of a spot that I had to. So right now, what I'm doing is pretty much like I'm I don't know, I'm like I have my credit, my PayPal credit, and I'm selling, and whatever I sell, I take and I put back into my PayPal credit so that I can buy, more inventory or pay for my shipping or whatnot, and then just keep selling and selling and selling and blah 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 and keep on just going until and I'll pay my PayPal credit and all that stuff, and I'm just keeping it going until I finally get out of that 250. But once I have my IEC, I won't need that 250 from PayPal, so I'll like pretty much pay that off, and then I'll um, hopefully be able to go and get a some kind of a business credit card, and I'll use that for all of my purchasing of like inventory and all that different stuff. And I mean, I know, like I think that that's the best way to do it, because the way I see it, if I go out and I buy pallets with my credit card, or if I go out and I buy, just like go thrifting or whatever, um, the way that I see it is I see it as a business. And lots of people are gonna give you a lot of flack and everything in your life. They're gonna tell you that this isn't what you should be doing. You shouldn't be spending your time doing this. You should be, devoting your time to your extracurriculars. You should be going to education. You should be doing this or that. You should be taking, like better care of your family. It's like, how am I? But yeah. So there's all these different things that are going to be said. That have been said to me by my family, to others by their families, that pretty much just tell you that what you're doing is wrong and stuff. But I guess where I was going with that is just to realize that, like, those people are saying that because they care for you, right? But like, not to like get offended, because they're thinking about your business as if it was, I guess, if they're thinking about, CBL as if it was me. And once you become a, you know once you do like an LLC, or become a company, you split yourself away from your company. CBL is now its own entity. It's not a corporation, of course, but it's an LLC. So it's a corporation. Yeah, it's a limited liability corporation. So I mean, and the so that pretty much means that now, you know, I'm I'm a CBL's daddy, right? CBL's sitting over here. He's big boy, and he got himself a credit card, and he went out and bought this, and he went out and bought that, and he's selling all this stuff, and I'm just sitting here watching him grow, right? That's pretty much the way that it works. Like, sure, I'm the one out there doing the footwork and all that stuff, but that's the way it is, right? The parents, they're always out there doing all the work and everything for their kids and all that stuff. And but I mean, so that's a good way to think about it, right? That it's just a child that you've released into the world, and you're gonna watch it grow, and it'll slowly grow. Well, right now, like, I released my child out there, and I released him into the world owing, somebody some money and everything. And once he gets out of it and stuff, he'll be fine. But like, that's what I don't know. I don't see businesses as, I don't know. I'm not gonna look at it as like that money's my money. Like, oh, I took that 250 out. Let's go and buy some games. Let's buy some controllers. Let's buy this. I buy that. No, I went and I paid for shipping, and I bought boxes for inventory, and I did all that stuff. And pretty much like that's my mentality, and that I think that's pretty much the way you should be about it. Like, any money that you have, any capital that you have for your company should be set aside, and you don't touch it. Don't mess with it and everything. Times are gonna get hard and stuff, but I mean, that thing's gonna be standing by if you don't touch it. If you don't mess with its funds and stuff, they'll be standing by the time that you're through your little wake that you just went through. It'll still be going, still producing you money and everything, and it'll be growing at the same time that it's producing. So I mean, it's constant. It's as long as you keep the inventory up, you're constantly listing and all that stuff and everything, and you're out there, making sure that you're constantly learning and all that, like, you'll be great. Like, I mean, come on, you think I knew how to make this little makeshift box 2 3 days ago? Not at all. I didn't even know how to post shit on eBay up until 3 weeks ago. But I mean, I'm trying, I'm moving and everything, and I'm getting as much inventory in. I've like, I know I've became pretty good at repairing shoes, cleaning shoes and stuff. I'm doing what I can to do what I can to make it work, because I want to be able to have this someday. And I hope that you guys can take a little bit. And I know I went on a rant and all that stuff, and this has been a long video, but um, I'll probably end up trying to edit this out. But yeah, no, I really appreciate you guys. It's been a long day, long night, and I kind of went on one for a while. So I really appreciate everything, and like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna get out of here because I won't stop talking. Night, guys.